Hello, lovely listeners. This is Broken Radio, and you have tuned into the frequency 108.1111. You are listening to our program from another point of view. Did you know that February 13th is celebrated as World Radio Day? It's a day dedicated to celebrating the unique power of radio as a medium for communication, education, culture, connection, and entertainment. First, let's talk about its history. World Radio Day was established by UNESCO in 2011 to recognize the importance of radio in promoting freedom of expression and access to information. It highlights how radio can reach even the most remote communities, making it a vital tool for education and awareness. Did you know the invention of radio was a collaborative effort that spanned several key figures? While many people associate radio with Guglielmo Marconi, he wasn't the only pioneer in this groundbreaking technology. Marconi is often credited as the father of radio for his successful experiments in wireless communication. In 1895, he sent and received his first radio signal in Italy, and by 1901, he made history by transmitting signals across the Atlantic Ocean. His work laid the foundation for modern radio technology. However, it's essential to recognize the contributions of others. Nikola Tesla, for instance, conducted experiments with wireless transmission and filed patents for radio technology before Marconi. In fact, in 1943, the US Supreme Court posthumously recognized Tesla's contributions as vital to the development of radio. Another notable figure is Heinrich Hertz, who demonstrated the existence of electromagnetic waves in the late 1800s. His work proved that radio waves could be transmitted and received, paving the way for future innovations. And let's not forget about Reginald Fessenden, who made significant advancements in amplitude modulation and made the first audio transmission over radio waves in 1900. So while Marconi is often celebrated for his achievements, the invention of radio was a collective journey involving visionaries like Tesla, Hertz, and Fessenden. Each played a crucial role in shaping what we now take for granted as a fundamental part of our daily lives. The story of radio is not just about one inventor, but a tapestry woven from multiple brilliant minds. It reminds us that innovation often comes from collaboration and shared knowledge. So, next time you tune into your favorite station, remember the pioneers who made it all possible. Did you know that the very first radio station in the world was established in the United States? That's right. KDKA in Pittsburgh began broadcasting on November 2nd, 1920. This marked a pivotal moment in communication history, as it was the first station to air a scheduled program. But the story of radio doesn't stop there. Just a few years later, in 1922, the United Kingdom launched its first radio station, 2MT, which operates out of Essex. This was a significant step for radio broadcasting across Europe. Fast forward to 1923, and we see Canada join the ranks with its first station, XWA, in Montreal. This was instrumental in shaping North American broadcasting. In Australia, the first official station, 2SB, began transmissions in 1923 as well, making waves down under. Meanwhile, in Germany, the establishment of radio stations took off with the founding of Radio Berlin in 1923. By 1924, France entered the scene with its first station, Radio Paris. The expansion of radio continued rapidly throughout the late 1920s and into the 1930s across various countries. The first radio station in India was established in 1927. It was called the Bombay Station, which later became part of All India Radio. This marked the beginning of new era in communication for the country. Following that, the Indian government recognized the potential of radio as a medium for information and entertainment. In 1930, the Calcutta radio station was established, followed by stations in Madras and Lahore in 1931. By 1936, All India Radio was formed, consolidating various stations under one umbrella. The growth of radio continued post independence. In the 1950s and 60s, more regional stations were launched, bringing diverse local content to listeners. By the late 1970s, there were over 100 radio stations across India. Today, India boasts a vast network of government operated radio stations. As of now, there are over 400 All India radio stations spread across the country, serving millions with news, music, and educational programs. Radio has evolved significantly since its inception but remains a vital source of information and entertainment for people in both urban and rural areas. Whether it's through FM channels or digital platforms, radio continues to connect us all. Now, why is radio so special? For starters, it's one of the most accessible forms of media. Whether you are in a bustling city or a rural area, a simple radio can connect you to news, music, and stories from around the world. It transcends barriers linguistic, geographic, and economic, making it an inclusive platform. Radio also plays a crucial role in times of crisis. During natural disasters or emergencies, it can provide real time information when other communication channels fail. It keeps communities informed and safe. Moreover, radio fosters creativity. From local talent showcasing their music to innovative storytelling, it's a space where voices can be heard and cultures can be celebrated. And let's not forget about its impact on society. Radio has the power to spark conversations about social issues, promote peace, and drive change. It engages listeners and encourages them to participate in their communities. Radio has been a vital source of information for over a century. It connects people across vast distances, making it one of the most accessible form of media. In today's digital age, radio still plays a crucial role in reaching communities, especially in remote areas where internet access may be limited. World Radio Day promotes the importance of free and independent radio. It encourages us to support diverse voices and ensure that everyone has the right to express themselves through this medium. The theme changes each year, focusing on various aspects like gender equality, youth engagement, and the role of radio in emergencies. Radio is not just about music or news. It fosters community and cultural identity. It brings people together, sharing stories that resonate with local experiences. Through interviews, discussions, and live broadcasts, radio provides a platform for dialogue and understanding. So, celebrate the magic of radio. Tune in to your favorite station, support local broadcasters, and recognize the incredible role radio plays in our lives. Remember, every time you listen, you are part of a global conversation. Tune in to your favorite station or explore new ones. Share your favorite shows on social media and highlight the impact they have on your life. Let's also take a moment to meet, appreciate the dedicated professionals behind the mic. The RJs, journalists, DJs, and technicians who work tirelessly to bring us quality content. Their passion shapes our listening experience every day. Remember, whether you are listening in your car, at home, or online, radio remains a powerful tool for connections. Acknowledge the vital role radio plays in our lives. Keep listening, keep sharing, keep smiling. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.